This is very confusing for me talking to the camera, looking either way here. I don't know whether to look into the camera, which is awkward, or look over there, but... Hey, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of garage organization. As you can see, the garage has seen better days. We moved here not too long ago and I didn't get to set up the garage how I wanted it and how it used to be at the old house. So since we are renting, I can't really put anything up, but I got some things over here from the Dollar Tree to try to help organize as best as possible. They're all red. It's just different buckets and whatnot, and I'll show you how I use those. My wife does a lot of organization videos, and I'm trying to take an apple off her tree here and do something with this shelving unit. She recommended getting baskets and buckets and things. So this is the main source. This cleans off pretty well. I'm doing a little bit of organizing with transferring over from these Harbor Freight that break all the time. As you can see, I've got one broken there and two back there, to a newer Cobalt set that I can have all of my sockets. These are all just for my like my Go toolbox. I do have this pretty well organized throughout the toolbox, so I'm not too worried about the physical toolbox, but the rest of the garage does look not that great. So let's see what we can do.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be like.
Alright, so I have the shelving done here. As you can see, I was trying to put some of this stuff on here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough of it. It's just the kind of like the toolbox non-slip stuff before I start putting together all the shelving and seeing how I'm gonna rearrange it. So the black toolbox moved out. I got these kind of organized on here. I have all my impact sockets up here, as well as the rest of the sockets down here and my universal joints and whatnot. So hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier on me. So now I'm gonna try to start getting all of the stuff over there done, and then I will do another time lapse now. So enjoy watching nothing get done.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh.
It is now coming out pretty good. A little bit more childish than I expected. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but this is so cheap, all this stuff, that I can't imagine that it would hurt me too much to try it out. So I guess I'm gonna start putting together this mess, taking it out, and that mess, and seeing what I can do. I do have these lights that are kind of bright, so I'm trying to avoid them here. Yeah, we'll see. I'll try to get all this stuff onto these shelves and somewhat organized.
I'm so good at pretending. Keep on smiling in my tiny bubble, like a movie without ending. Spending time like it was going backwards. Posters covering the walls, but they fall down. Diving deeper in the books that we read blind.
give you a little progress update on what I was doing. Since I do flip cars a lot, I have a significant amount of... My dogs are going crazy here. What are you guys doing? Both of them are hunting through the stuff to see if there's any food that I left. Anyways, with flipping cars, you acquire a lot of different cleaners and stuff for different cars. I mean, you get everything from, you know, you're buying leather cleaners and quick detailers to glass and different types of waxes and whatnot. Oh, and there's my third dog. Cogsworth. He's very excited, but he doesn't know why. Cogsworth. Yeah, so he's gonna look for food as well. So, yeah, so that's basically what I've done so far, is kind of organized all this. This is all my polishing stuff back here. And most of the time if I'm doing some polishing, I'd have to grab this one anyway, so that was my worry, was, oh gosh, it's gonna be a really big pain in the ass if I need to get to that one. But if I'm getting to that one, I'm most likely gonna grab my detailers and my JDM scents and things if I'm gonna be going back to all my car washes. Would you like a treat? Would you like a treat? Okay, let's grab some pig ears. They love some pig ears. Alright, everybody needs to be sitting. Sitting. Ready? Oh, he missed. Cogsworth, ready? Cogsworth. Good boy. Who got the other one? Kane, you got the other one? It's right there, right here. Right there. Luna? Good girl. Okay, go eat them. Get out of here. So now I'm going to start organizing the Go toolbox, or also the toolbox that has all of my ratcheting wrenches in it. So I've got the top reorganized now. I've got it set up pretty simple. American SAE size on this side and then metric on this side. Okay, so we're as done can be here. Let's show you. Here is the workbench. It's just cleaned off. I mean, I didn't do much. I've always had these up here, and there's a story behind all this kind of clutter, which I'll explain later. I got all these in here. This thing seems to work pretty good. I wish it had more 1/2" socket holders. This is all the 1/2" socket holders it has. So maybe you can buy these little things. They do pop out, which is kind of nice. So that's all cleaned up. I got my charging station up. I just bought this recently, and it's nice because you can, you know, kind of unplug and plug in everything, and then it also push here, you know, turn on and off each individual section is what I mean. So I've got all these new LED lights, whatnot, that are all rechargeable. So since everything's rechargeable nowadays, it makes it a lot easier. So here's the final shindig. I did end up using every single container. So up here it's the same as it was earlier, which is just going to be specifically like our stuff from the beginning to the end of the process. So this will never be disorganized again, but you know, it's nice to have it when you're starting a new car to kind of come back. Here's all my rags, as well as there's some buffing compound and buffers down there. And this is all my car wash, as well as some wheel cleaner down there, and there's some more wheel cleaner in here. This is all a lot of this heavy duty degreasing wipes, which I like a lot. And then down here, this is kind of a catch-all for just chemicals. It's mainly spray paints, undercoating. There's some propane back there as well. And then a grease gun and some other stuff. And then we go through, and I'm gonna label all of these. So this will be a little bit easier for anybody that comes over. That I have a couple coworkers that like to come over and work on the cars. So, you know, this will be like soldering, and then home repair, and then this is just lubricants and chemicals. And this would be hose clamps. So this is literally just filled with hose clamps. I'm not going to label the license plate. These are all my funnels. And then back here you can see maybe there is, there we go. And then down here we've got RC plane stuff, just wires for electronics. I just shoved this last one in here, which is a dash cam from my Pathfinder that I just pulled in here. I got tape. This is miscellaneous stuff, actually. It was a couple fuses for Miata, and then it turned out to be just kind of like a catch-all of just, I don't know what it is. And then this is all my vacuum attachments, some gloves. That's Miata random spare parts. And then this is kind of the staging area I was talking about earlier with, I've got the Subaru in here, and then this is Abe, one of my coworker. His car needs brake pads in the front as well as rotors, which is sitting under it. And I've got compression tester, leak down tester. This is a radiator check. So this will check, you'll pressurize your radiator and your whole cooling system, and it will check that. And then obviously a welder, just shitty flux core. Also, my uncle stopped by and actually gifted me, I guess, a brand new reel, which is very helpful because I wasn't able to get the lights to connect to one because there's two connectors there. So I was having to run one off my thing here, and then one I was running from a extension cord across the garage. So this helped substantially, and it will help when I'm vacuuming the cars, because the cars typically pull in here in the middle. And he helped so much. You'll see him actually in the video. He wanted to help clean up, so he swept and cleaned a crap ton. So I couldn't be more thankful for that. But hope you liked what you saw. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, but we did take a lengthy break right in the middle to go get some lunch and whatnot. But I think the end result was pretty good. Definitely better than what it was before. Thanks, guys.